Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Cosmic Seekers, and this is my very first video. So in this video, and what this channel is going to be covering about is mostly going to be yoga practices, meditation practices, and anything spirituality related. Now, just a little bit about me for those of you who don't know. I am currently working as a digital marketing expert, and I'm a spiritual seeker inspiring to be a yoga teacher. And I do want to mention that whilst this channel is going to be covering a lot about yoga practices, meditation practices, it's going to be focused a lot on Isha practices. And the reason why it's going to be focused a lot on those practices in particular is because over the past 5 years since I got into my spiritual journey, that is what I've practiced the most, and that is also what I've started off with and what's really set me into my spiritual path. So we are going to be covering a lot about the Isha practices, how it's helped me, and also how it can help you, because that is of course the ultimate goal. I do want to mention that whilst we are going to be talking a lot about Isha practices, it's not going to be limited only to that. We are going to be covering a lot of general spiritual aspects as well, and a lot of them will be derived from Sanatan Dharma. Now, for those of you who don't know, Sanatan Dharma translates as eternal law, and in the most modern terms it's also called Hinduism. I don't know if the word believe is the correct word for it, but I'm going to be using that for the lack of other better suited words. But I do believe that spirituality is a universal language, and whilst Sanatan Dharma, which now translates as Hinduism, does cover a lot of spiritual practices and a lot of spiritual talks about life and hardships, overcoming hardships, and meditation, I did not want to class it within any specific restrictive words, and I want to stick to what it was originally meant to be, which is Sanatan Dharma. But because of the ever-changing times, it's now evolved into Hinduism. But I do want this channel to be open to everyone. I don't want it to be restricted to any ethnicities, any cultures, but I do want to mention that a lot of the spiritual aspects that we will be covering is essentially from Sanatan Dharma. The kind of concepts that we're going to be going through is those such as karma, dharma, ranubandhan, seva, so on. They're all going to be aspects that will really help us. It's like the tools that we can use throughout our life to kind of navigate into the right path, and also to help us overcome certain struggles and fears. This channel is also going to be really useful for really anyone out there who is looking for, you know, some sort of meaning to life, some sort of purpose, a sense of direction. So it's going to be really useful for all these kinds of people out there, for all of you out there. Also, I do want to mention that it's going to be particularly helpful for those who are currently working in a 9-to-5 job, because personally for me, working in a 9-to-5 job, I did find it really hard at the beginning to implement my spiritual practices alongside my professional job. It was really difficult, and it has been a roller coaster of a journey, because sometimes it would be on and off, and sometimes I would go on with my spiritual practices for 3 months and then I would stop and I would start again. So this channel is really going to be covering how we can overcome those and how we can fit it into our daily routine. If for those of you out there who have 9-to-5 jobs and you feel that it isn't the right calling for you, your current job is not what you're meant to be doing and isn't what you want to do, using the tools from Sanatan Dharma that I mentioned earlier to see how you can implement that in your life, to kind of enjoy what you're doing and making the process of what you're currently going through much easier for you to then transfer to what you prefer to do in your life. And I'm not saying that it is guaranteed. This is just going to be the general practices that has personally helped me, as I have been lost and I have been in a situation where I did not know what I wanted to do, and spirituality has really helped me find that path, and now I have a much clearer picture of where I want to go and where I want to be. I do also want to mention that for those 9-to-5 hustlers out there, if you have 9-to-5 jobs and you enjoy it and you're content, that is absolutely fine. I am very happy for you in that case, but it is also going to be useful for you in the sense that if you want to apply meditative practices and you're finding it quite difficult because of your busy schedule, then this will also be really useful for you. So yeah, it's really going to be covering both sides of the spectrum, and it's going to appeal for all of you out there who are into spirituality and also are curious about Isha practices and how it has helped me and how it can help you in your life. I just want to also cover a little bit of what's inspired me to do this channel and why I want to share this with you guys. So from a very young age, I've always had this longing and this wanting to help others. It's almost been something that has just always resonated with me. I always wanted to help those around me, whether it be my friends, my family, my workplace, my colleague, whatever it is. The joy and the contentment that I got from being of service and from supporting someone and helping someone is a fulfillment that I cannot explain. It's an unexplainable feeling for me. And when I was young, I never realized that is, something I enjoyed doing of. I just knew I really enjoyed helping people and I loved the feeling that I got from that. It never really clicked for me that, okay, I want to do something that really supports and brings out this feeling in me. So I was left for a long time just looking what it is that I want to do. But over time, I've realized, and again, this is over the past 5 years, ever since I started my spiritual journey, I've realized that, okay, I want to really nourish this feeling and I want to be of service, I want to help. It's almost felt like it's my calling. It goes beyond a wanting and it goes beyond just doing it for a living. It's like it's my purpose and it's like this is what I've come here to do. So with the world that we live in today, it's never been easier to share knowledge. So from what I have experienced, I really have come out of a lot of struggles and hardships because of the spiritual practices that I have been doing. And if this can help you, then it would be a great honor to be able to support you in this. And that's it for today's video. So thank you so much for listening. And if you are interested in finding out more about the spiritual practices that's helped me the most in my life, then please make sure to click somewhere on the screen for the next video. Thank you.